Alrighty, Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for One Punch Man Redrawn Chapter 200, aka 200.5. But before I get into this birthday live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's right here sleeping like a little bump on the log here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, man, I have been blessed for real because today, May 29th, is my 35th birthday, and I have been gifted by the manga gods a new chapter of a redrawn chapter of the Flashy Flash Speed of Sound Sonic arc. Now, this time around it's going to be a little bit different because what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically have primarily the webcomic and the redrawn chapter side by side for this analysis. Because that's where we're at with this adaptation now. Because it's my birthday, I really don't need to see that bastardization of what was supposed to be an adaptation this time. No. But anyways, despite this being a lot better, despite this redraw being a million times better than what was originally given to us, I still have a few issues. Primarily with the last chapter, the fight against the ninjas was a little bit rushed for me, especially since we didn't get more of Sonic's, his ninja clone technique, and we didn't, see more banter between him and Flashy Flash, which really bothers me. And the other thing that really pissed me off is that we didn't get Flashy Flash confessing to Sonic that he poisoned him. That really bugged me. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is the adaptation of chapter 118 of the webcomic. And this chapter is titled Void. So yeah, Empty Void is coming. He's a-coming, right, kiddies? Let's see. Honestly, I thought I had gotten great training from my series of battles with Saitama, but Flash's growth was beyond imagination, though not on the same level as mine, obviously. Just what kind of guys has he been fighting since becoming a hero? Yeah, there's the Saitama. There's the Garo. There's the sperm. But okay, so this is a little bit different here. I'm really sad that this is different. First of all, I think the assassin that is supposed to be asking Flashy Flash this is unconscious. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read the webcomic dialogue here first, and then I'll read what's said here in the manga. Splendid. The final assassins created by the village. I heard mistakes were made during the training process, and you ended up as failed products. However, after witnessing your abilities, you have reached a terrifying degree of completion. Why have you betrayed us, Lightspeed Flash? This here, though, really bothers me. I don't like this. Impressive. So you were just pretending to be a failure in the village after all. Flashy Flash, why did you betray us? Why not have this part here? Just have the final. If this line here not having this bugs me. The final assassins created by the village. I heard mistakes were made during the training process, and you ended up as failed products. Why not have this? Why not have this dialogue here? I'm so lost why this is not here. That bugs me. This guy only cares about himself. And also, where's the X scar on Sonic's cheek? it's kind of missing. But you are nothing compared to that man. That strength, he could unleash endless ninjutsu so intense that you would that you think they were genjutsu. But this bugs me. I'm gonna read this part here, and then I'll you know what? I want to read this here, and then I'll read the rest of this dialogue here in the manga, because not having this specific part here bugs me, because I know the rest of the stuff that's in the webcomic was said by Flashy Flash specifically in chapter 196 slash 196.5. But not having this kind of bothers me, which is this. That said, sadly, the likes of us cannot hold a candle to that man, and since that man already knows of your existence, there is likely no future for you. Here's what it says in the manga. You will understand once you meet him. There's absolutely no running away. You will soon realize being taken down by us would have been a blessing. Like, why not have that already knows of your existence line? I know it was said with Blast. I know that it was there. But why not just have it again here? I think it's I think it would have been nice to have it here. Who's running away? Small fry with lacking minds like yours won't understand. Let me move this here. It seems like that man will come all the way here to be hunted down, Flash. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Okay, that part's there. But yeah, here it is. But yeah, the rest of this is where everything begins to change. Well, do you think he's already here? Can't sense any signs of him, but he should be, since since he must have sent the Heavenly Ninja to have a look at our capabilities. Anyway, Sonic, could you what? Don't touch it, Sonic. Eh? No, he touched the cube! No! He touched the cube! Okay, now this is where things get different. Cut it, Flash! Too slow. I love this so much. Oh no! So that was that man, right? There he is! I love that man's entrance here. And how Flashy Flash felt. Dude, this entrance was sick. Okay, I remember the entrance that man made. I do. I want to know what you guys think of that man's entrance compared to here. I kind of like this a little bit more. I like how sneaky this is. Even though that man's entrance was bass as shit, I kind of like this a little bit more. I like how sneaky it is. It feels very, 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 very similar. Because it says here like this. Where is it? Because at the end of the Flashy Flash arc, when it was abruptly ended, like Saitama had him destroyed right in front of Flashy Flash and Speed Sound Sonic. So having Blast just come directly in front of them, and it was when they least expected it too. So seeing this, I kind of actually like it a little bit more, at least in my opinion. Huh? Where am I? Sonic! You're finally awake, Flash. I'm glad I deserted the village with you. You finally made it here, the place of dreams we swore to. I see, this is good. Good. Sonic, I was having some kind of scary dream. Dude, it's the trap. Even any nightmare is better than life in the village. Starting now, the two of us will build the ideal village right here. Let's do our best together, Flash. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I kind of like how this was executed a little bit more. But at the same time, so now I have to wonder here in terms of that man's entrance. Because remember when that man came, he like absorbed everybody there and like just had this, like all the ninjas there. And just like had this badass entrance. So I have to wonder now if we're gonna have a fight, like another fight between another even probably a more kick-ass fight between Sonic and Flashy Flash. I would be absolutely okay with that. Either that, or we're gonna see something with Sonic and that man as well. There's that we might see if we see a fight between Sonic and that man and see like a little bit more of a connection between Sonic and that man. I will not, and you know, an empty void. I will not be that mad with about that either. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this. Part of me is thinking that it is a little rushed, but the other part of me is thinking in terms of like, I feel like this feels more in line. I feel like this feels more in line with the webcomic. It really does. I feel like it does. Because it's, and let's see. But here's the thing that bothers me with this, and I feel like this could have been executed so much better. Again, this is why I really wish we would have gotten the confession last chapter, because in the webcomic you have Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic talking about why Flash poisoned Sonic that day. You could have had something really sweet like that here, leading up to this moment. And not having it really sucks. Or hell, even if Flash gets corrupted, you could have had Sonic try to talk Flash back. You know, try and bring Flash back with that moment. Because he says, this is what he says. I want to read what it said here in the webcomic because I feel like this is kind of significant. And this could have been something really sweet, especially if we're talking about Speed of Sound Sonic bringing Flashy Flash back from like a monsterification kind of situation. Is this. Speaking of, on that day of the graduation exam, why did you do that? Don't tell me you were following some kind of justice in your heart. Those guys were evil, and the other trainees were tainted beyond repair. At that place in time, the best thing I could do was to make sure my graduation class was the last. You didn't even discuss it with me. We could have had a difference of opinions. I wanted to avoid conflict as much as possible before leaving the village. And then you chose a career as a hero. The end result is the same. You're repeating the same thing over and over. Even though you destroyed the village, you're still lost. Even if you change your title, you cannot change your way of life. You could have had this conversation before all this happened. If that's what I'm kind of mad about, before like the God box and all that came into play, if you would have had the confession about Flashy Flash confessed about poisoning Speed of Sound Sonic, and then had this conversation here about why Flashy Flash poisoned Sonic, and then had everything else in this chapter, I think it would have just worked so much better, especially if you're gonna have like a monsterification kind of situation, because I feel like what Murata and One are trying to do is do with this, and I actually like the idea that they're trying to do here, is do a parallel between Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic with Empty Void and Blast. I really like what they want to do here, but man, this could be executed so much better. I'm really let down by this. This is some wasted potential, man. You could have done so much more with this. If you just included the stuff with the poisoning, you could have had the light, just Flashy Flash, just included that little light moment of Flashy Flash talking about Flashy Flash poisoning Speed Sound Sonic. And hell, you know what? You could still have that here, like show the flashback of maybe the will via a flashback of Flashy Flash poisoning Speed of Sound Sonic, and like the events leading up to it, and why Flashy Flash did it in the first place. If we get that here, I will not be mad at that. I just need it. I just need that here, and I think it will work. But man, really not having that conversation here really kind of sucks. It really does. I feel like that's the main thing that's missing here. I do. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, especially with this here's another reason why this conversation needed to be here. Is because of this next part here. Because oh god, it really pisses me off. Such negativity. You must have another reason for resenting heroes besides me. On the night of the day of your incident, someone else wanted to attack and destroy us on the day of the graduation exam showed up. It was Blast who attacked the ninja village, going through rapid decline and battle prowess. You have that connection with Blast there! Like, come on! You have everything set up there. You don't have to have the full conversation. No. You could have everything up, the conversation, all the way up to, like, such negativity, you must have or fuck, even, like, up to, the graduation exam showed, up to, Blast who attacked the ninja village. You could have everything all the way up to there. Or hell, all the way up to, even if you change your title, you cannot change your way of life. And then get into the God Box stuff. If you would have had everything up to, even if you change your title, you cannot change your way of life in this moment, and then have the God Box stuff, oh my god, that would have been so perfect here. That would have been perfect. I'm really let down by this. I'm let down that this is not here. But everything else, in terms of, like, the general direction and the underlying theme that One and Murata want to do here, I am so for it. I like what we're getting here. I really, really do. And I'm not mad at the overall change of Empty Void not fully showing himself yet. I think it's fine. The change, I think, is absolutely fine. I like the sneakiness here. Because, think about it. Speed of Sound Sonic is facing his inner demon. Which is, you know, Flashy Flash. If you think about it, it's Flashy Flash. That's his demon. And in a sense, you could make, and that's the other thing, is that's Void's demon. His demon is Blast. will be very interesting to see where we go from here. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Punch Man content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. That's all. Those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.